Which of you live in the line area and work in the line area, and which of you don't? And for those who don't live in the line area, why have you chosen to run in line?
Thanks for that. I think we might start with Phil and move along if that's okay.
Quick answers.
That's the first.
I moved up here a few years ago. I live right in the middle of the line area, 10 kilometres out of Nabiac, right on the freeway. Beautiful part of the world. Don't know why I didn't come up here 20 years ago. It's great. I live here, and that's why I'm standing here. In all of my political life, I always insisted on running in the seat in which I lived. I've done that.
I live just outside. I live at Blackman's Point, but my kids were brought up in Warhope. My heart's here. My body's at Blackman's Point. And I think, honestly, for me, the decision to run in line was quite an easy one because it's the biggest area needing the most help, and I do care, and I do want to make a difference. So that's why I'm going in line, because we've got so many issues that need sorting out.
Yeah, I'm local in the Line District. I have been my whole life. So was my family for generations. My grandfather was a big logging man. He used to drive logging trucks all up and down this coast. I don't know, you might have seen our family, Gold Springs Earthmoving and have a haulage. So we've been around for generations, and so I see the need in our local areas, especially people say black spots and that. It's state funding. We can put a big push on back roads and things like that in our local area, and I see the need. So that's why I'm here for you, to fight for you. Thank you.
I lived in Balangry for 37 years, 16 kilometres west of Warhope, but I'm what's commonly known now as a pippy sucker. I live in Port in Cowper, so we're lucky enough to have a house in Port and a farm in the bush. How good is that?
I moved to Taree in 1995. I went to Sydney for a couple of years, 2007 and 2008, but we've always had the house in Taree, and all three of my kids are going to school in Taree. My wife's a Taree High girl. For the last 12 months I have been working in Sydney for half the week, but working from home in Taree for the other half of the week, so I've been going up and down the highway. And Taree is where my heart is, where my home is, and where I'm raising my kids.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we moved here in 1993, and I still live on a farm just over the river there at Sand Crocs.
And why have you chosen to run in line?
Sorry.
Well, I've lived here for forever.
Or even a question for yourself, because you're incumbent. Why did you originally decide to run in line?
Oh, look, like a lot of people, I watched what was on TV and thought, bloody hell, they need someone down there that actually knows a bit about what they're pontificating on and has had real life experience. I don't know if you've ever worked in Canberra, but there are a lot of, there is a career pathway now in politics, which is increasingly ending up with more people who've gone straight from uni to work in a junior role to a senior role, working the party machinery, learning all the techniques, but not rich life experience, and that's what I like to think I brought, as I said in my outline. And also, I used to annoy various politicians, both in state and federal, and I thought they were great ideas when I was telling them, but a few of them along the line turned into versions of policy. So that's why I'm down there. I think we've got a lot more I can do in my time in Parliament, and I'm seeking your support again at this election.
Thanks,
I'm the odd man out. The reason I'm standing for seat of line was I was asked to by the United Australia Party to come here to stand for it. We're trying to make a third party in Australia to give the two parties that have been running this country for 120 years a bit of competition. And Scott Morrison said it, Bill Shorten said it, and Malcolm Turnbull said it. You need competition to drive prices down. You also need competition to make your competition improve. If we can get a third party up, maybe the two major parties will have to start listening a bit more to the people instead of clocking on every 3 or 4 years or 6 years and just swapping over roles, because there's not that much difference between them at the moment. up at Lismore, where National Party member Doug Hogan